Tim Ferriss 4-hour work week, that shit does not work. Woo! The only way you win is putting in the sweat equity, caring about the community, realizing none of us can define what's right, what's wrong. Somebody said you shouldn't write about other people if you don't know. I think that makes a lot of sense. But thank God my family left Russia. This is fucking America. Here's the funny thing. You know, here's the funny thing. If you do finance side, that sounds like you did legit. If you write some straight horse shit because you don't have access to the Clubhouse, and it's not true, guess how fast your shit's gonna be broken? Quickly. The truth is always going to win. We live in a day and age where the truth can win now. Everything, you're one fucking intern away from flip camming the end of your brand. I always tell brands, if your kitchen has rats in it, you're fucked.
So what's the truth?
What's that?
What's the truth, Ben?
The truth is this. The truth, in my opinion, is this. The truth is, if you're good, if your content's good and people like it, then they'll come to it.
Then what's good, Ben?
Good is all relevant, right? I mean, if you know, listen, I definitely am not the dude that decides what's good. Honestly, there's a shitload of people that don't think my shit is good, that my TV blows, but 100,000 people do, right? And so that means something. Definitely not my call, right? What I think is best is this. Do the shit you're most passionate about. Because if you have to fucking work 18 hours a day or 12, or after you went to your bullshit job and now you're gonna talk about it, talk about the shit you love. That's why this fucking space makes so much sense to me, because I can talk about fucking Kerry Rhodes and Nick Mangold all fucking day long. So you guys have some bomb-ass content, and I assume, I'm hoping, I'm fucking praying, that you're not sports blogging if you don't like it. That makes no fucking sense.
So what you're saying is the truth is what you're passionate about, and what you're passionate about is what you'll headbutt somebody about, and then whoever wins, wins, and that's why we're all here.
Yes.
Got it.
Now, there's another thing, though. If you want money, go and get that shit.
Love it. Love it.
So, the monetizing ability is huge. AJ and I met with this 18-year-old kid from North Carolina at Starbucks 2 days ago. He came here to see the live Big Nation last week in New York. This kid is a straight hustler, entrepreneur. I love his straight attitude. He flew into LaGuardia and tried to walk to Manhattan. I swear on my life. This man thought that this is how out there he is. His t-shirt company, I was like trying to figure it out. I'm like, where's the printing press? He's like, in my buddy's barn. I mean, this is some crazy shit. But this guy, listen to this. He sold his hat because it was being, you know, his graduation ring, he just graduated high school. The sponsorship, the top, for $500. There's bloggers who haven't made $500 yet. And it really comes down to this. If you love the content, if that's what you're passionate about, if that's what you're good at, please don't rely on an ad network to make your bank. Really explore the fact of bringing in a business partner. Because if you didn't sell shit by the time you're 8 years old, you're not a salesman. You know? It's a DNA game. And find your outlets. There's so many ways to monetize. There's so many brands that want to tap into even things that have 150 users, if it's right. And it's just about the sheer will of knocking on every door. It really, really is. It's scary how many people have started monetizing by just finding the right sponsor, doing the right things. I think we're living in a very, very interesting world. One that there's so much more possibility. Of course, mainstream media is changing because at the end of the day, advertisers and business comes from eyeballs. Eyeballs are shifting. When I crossed the street the other day, 40 of the 42 people that were crossing the street had their fucking head down. You think I want to buy a bus, board anymore? You don't want to buy that ad. Nobody's looking at it. The game's changing. Shit is changing. And what happens? Television, which I love. I know more people are watching television now than ever. I know the fucking stat. But more people were buying music before the iPod came out than ever, and MP3 players were out for 4 years. How many of you guys know Boxy? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think they totally got it, right? I'm not sure. I haven't done enough homework. But there will be a cultural shift in television. Because I love the Jets. And I want to watch that shit. And I might get lucky if SNY is doing a show that day. But I'm telling you right now, when it's as simple as clicking that TV and searching for any content that's being put out and watching that shit, that's when shit's gonna change. And that's gonna happen. Technology doesn't give a fuck about any of us. And the other thing, the audacity that we thought the newspaper or the magazine or television could hold off the internet, AOL started sending out those DVDs. It hasn't even had sex yet, and it's fucking crushing it. This platform, fuck Twitter and Tumblr and YouTube and Ustream and all that bullshit. It's the fucking internet, the platform. The fact that I didn't have to go to LA and get discovered to get signed by CAA. Shit is changing. It's changing fast. There's massive opportunity. All of you are in play. Understand your fucking strengths. Do the shit that you're best at and you love. Crush that shit. Team up with other people that can make money if that's a need. And fucking love this fucking life, because let me tell you something. You only live this shit one fucking time. And that's it. Question.